Helsinki police arrested 137 protesters from the Extinction Rebellion movement on June 11. The protest took place at Kaisaniemi Square, demanding the government to end environmentally harmful subsidies. Protesters blocked traffic from the south at 4:30 p.m. and from the north at 5 p.m. Despite police orders to leave the area at 4:40 p.m., protesters were not compliant, leading to arrests. By 8:30 p.m., all protesters were cleared, and traffic in the area resumed. Police also lifted the last blockade on protesters in Kaisaniemi. According to journalist Mikko Rita of YLE, some protesters remained on the sidewalk and in Varsapuisto after 8 p.m. The Extinction Rebellion movement emphasized that the disruption caused by the protest is small compared to the climate crisis they aim to highlight. After a 10-year wait, Finland will receive the next medical helicopter in early 2026. The Southeast Finland helicopter base will be completed in Uti, Kouvola. Construction in the area between Uti Airport and National Road 6 will commence this summer, with the contractor selected after the bidding process ends mid-summer. Finland's 8th medical helicopter will operate in a large area covering the southern coastline and eastern border, from urban Helsinki to the southern part of Lake Saimaa. According to Finhems, the state-owned company responsible for medical helicopter operations, the 8 bases cover a significant portion of Finland's mainland, aiming to reach 90% of the population within 30 minutes. The medical helicopters primarily serve university hospitals in Helsinki and Kuopio, as well as central hospitals in Lappeenranta and Kotka. Fire at the Posti Sorting Center in Orivesi on Tuesday night caused significant property damage but no casualties. The fire spread over an area of approximately 800 square meters and was extinguished by early Wednesday morning. According to Sakari Bragg, the chief commander of the fire brigade, a large part of the building was heavily damaged, while another part and the items inside remained intact. He stated that half of the roof had been dismantled, and the building is in a condition requiring demolition after the fire. The cause of the fire has not been determined. As soon as the first fire brigade arrived at the scene, the flames erupted strongly and spread. Mail delivery in the area on Wednesday is currently unclear, according to Anna Bjarland, Posti's communications director. Cleanup and firefighting efforts continue for several hours. Cause of diarrhea outbreak in Salo. In Salo, an outbreak of diarrhea has affected over 100 people, with the cause identified as the protozoan parasite Cryptosporidium. This is based on patient samples tested. Cryptosporidium typically causes severe diarrhea, which can last up to 4 weeks. The source of infection remains unclear. This disease can spread through contaminated drinking water, swimming pools, or food contaminated with feces. Additionally, it can be transmitted directly from person to person or from animals to humans. Even a small amount of bacteria can cause infection. Some individuals may be infected without showing symptoms. Those affected had eaten at the Väyrylan Sigrid restaurant or consumed food provided by the restaurant between May 15 and 22. Some others reported symptoms after eating at the Rikalan Kruvi restaurant on May 24. After this date, there have been no further reports of new cases. Those experiencing symptoms are encouraged to continue reporting to the Salo City Health and Food Safety Department. Medication for scabies. Tenutex licensed for circulation in Finland. Tenutex, a scabies treatment from Sweden, received approval for sale in Finland on May 8 from the Finnish medicines agency Fimea. However, the medication is not currently available at pharmacies in Finland. Tenutex is a topical lotion containing benzyl benzoate, which has been proven effective in treating scabies. Additionally, the medication is effective against lice and mites. Currently, scabies is becoming increasingly common due to the intense itching caused by the parasitic mite and the spread of skin lesions through close contact. The conventional treatment method using permethrin cream has reduced effectiveness, prompting pharmacies to seek new solutions, including the production of creams containing sulfur and Vaseline according to special formulations. Tenutex, available without a prescription in Sweden, has attracted the interest of people in Finland, many of whom have purchased the medication from pharmacies in Haparanda, Sweden. Many cosmetics contain harmful substances. Several cosmetic products were found to contain PFAS compounds banned in a safety and chemical inspection by the Finnish Safety and Chemicals Agency TÜKS. Companies have ceased the sale of these products upon receiving notice from the authorities. PFAS, found in eyeliner, lipstick, and hair care products, can be harmful to the environment and health. They are particularly dangerous for children, as they can impair the immune system and affect the effectiveness of vaccines. TÜKS advises consumers to check the ingredient list on products to detect these compounds. The banned products include those from LH Cosmetics, Lanza, Pixie, Berry M Bold, Koki Cosmetics, and Diego Dalla Palma. Central Finland's welfare district is downsizing its service network. According to the proposal, healthcare and social services will be available at 29 locations instead of the current 35. The restructuring of the service network has undergone several stages this spring, aiming to save €12 million for the region. At the regional council meeting, the issue of retaining hospital beds in Jämsä and Jämsä was vigorously debated. The council decided to maintain services in Jämsä, while other proposals, including having the number of beds in Jämsä, were rejected. Implementing the cuts was not easy, with many members feeling that the €12 million savings were too small compared to the region's deficit. However, Regional Director Jan Tollet noted that savings have cumulative impacts. Some members expressed concern that future rounds of cuts would be more severe. Additionally, the meeting proposed retaining 3 service houses in Suomias, Kangankangas, and Kanavesi, along with the Seinäjoki health station. The discussion revolved around transportation for residents in remote areas and whether the number of Kela taxis would be sufficient. It is estimated that about 20% of those in need of assistance will have to use taxis to reach treatment facilities in the future. Hämeenlinna City's mistake in park construction. Hämeenlinna City made a mistake in building a cherry blossom park in Jyväskylä, affecting the breeding season of birds. Old trees were cut down during the nesting period, resulting in the discovery of dead and surviving chicks near the felled trees. A local resident, Maiju Peltonen, reported seeing dead and surviving chicks under the ground. The city acknowledged the mistake and pledged to improve procedures in the future, ensuring respect for environmental and natural values. 43 new cherry trees will be planted to replace the old ones that were cut down. Ilosaarirock will be organized by a joint stock company. Ilosaarirock, one of Finland's longest-running music festivals, will be organized by a joint stock company instead of an association. The Joensuun Popmusikat Association, the festival's organizing entity, made this decision in a special meeting with the aim of safeguarding the festival's assets and business. Chairman Simo Niiranen stated that transitioning to a joint stock company helps manage risks and makes it easier to apply for loans or investment support. Despite the organizational change, the core values of the festival remain intact and do not affect the attendees. This decision is aimed at enhancing support for local musicians and helping the association focus on cultural activities. Jyväskylä University will no longer offer Spanish language teaching programs from August onwards. Earlier in early May, Jyväskylä University students held a protest for Spanish with about 30 people present. The final decision has been made. However, Spanish will still be taught as part of the Language and Communication program at the university's Multilingual Academic Communication Center. This decision was made due to declining interest in Spanish language teaching programs in recent years. On average, only 3 students complete this program each year. According to department head Mika Latimäki, this decision will not cause a shortage of Spanish teachers nationwide, as many other universities still offer teacher training in this field.